Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that. Welcome, my friends. Thanks so much for stopping by once again as we sample some more great tasting international craft beers with Dr. Dave. Outstanding. Now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today. One of my all-time favorite breweries right here, the Paulaner Brauerei, located in Munich, Germany. This is the Hefeweizen. Hefeweizen is a wheat beer, and this is a live beer. A little bit of yeast is added at the canning process, so this is a live beer. Checks in at 5.5% alcohol by volume, and this is a little bit over a pint. So let me go ahead and grab this bowl just in case we have an accident here. You never know about cans. I tell you, man. Yeah, there you go. No problems at all. Now I have this beautiful glassware right here, Paulaner glassware. Yeah, of course, this can is way more than the glass can hold. And if you're like me and not watching what you're doing, that's what the result will be. Because remember, this is a live beer, so it's going to build up a lot of foam on here. It's all right though. The foam eventually will come down, but let's look at the beautiful color of the beer. As you would expect a wheat beer to be, it is lightly carbonated, medium gold color, lots of foam here, a little bit off white. Oh man. Oh, that smells lovely. A little bit of clove and coriander in here. That's what I'm picking up. Might be a little bit of lemon in there as well. Some lovely malts and some yeast. All right, then. You know what we're going to do? We're going to drink the beer, but we have to pay homage to the brewers first. Many thanks to the brewers there in Munich, Germany, for all the hard work they do, and many thanks to you at home for watching. Prost to everybody. Man, Germans know how to brew some beer. I'm telling you. Now, this head is not going to come down while we're in the course of this video, so I'm not going to get the entire contents of the can in here. But if drinking a live yeast culture turns you off, you don't have to pour it in. Just pour the beer in very slowly so as not to agitate what's in the bottom of the can, and you don't have to drink it. But if you think about it, the yeast is already in here, so you're drinking it now. Yeah, but if it still turns you off and you want to drink it, you don't have to. I don't care how slowly I pour this, we're still going to have quite a bit of foam because I wasn't paying attention there when I first started out. But it's okay because, man, look at that beer. Yeah, look at that liquid loveliness. Now that's some beer right there. That's beautiful. That is a beautiful beer. A touch of lemon in here, and I mean just a touch. It's not making it tart at all. Just a touch. We got those spices in here, some coriander, some clove, and those are in small quantities as well. But that's what makes a true Hefeweizen so tasty. Just small quantities of spices that work with the wheat and the brewer's yeast, and man, it is delicious. A little bit of banana in there as well. Yeah, it's quite tasty, and that head is solid. Look at the lacing on the side of the glass. It's a well-crafted beer. You're not going to do much better than this, if at all. Man, I'm telling you, the Germans really know how to brew their beer. I tell you, look at that. Man, it is lovely. Let's set that down a minute. I'll put the can back up here for you to look at. Paulaner out of Munich, Germany, the Hefeweizen. This is a thirst quencher in the warm weather months. And hey, if you see it around in the cold weather months, it's still a good beer. It's a good beer all year round, that's for sure. All right, my friends, this is a light bodied beer with a light mouthfeel. It's got medium carbonation because it is a live beer. It's not overly carbonated by any stretch of the imagination, but because it's a live beer, it's lively carbonated. You can't quite see it because this is a hazy golden color. And as we get more of that can in here and down to the yeast at the bottom, this will become a lot more hazy. Unfortunately, you won't see it on this video because I'm not going to drag it on for 10, 15 minutes. Because we got things to do. Life is short, right? No doubt. You know, sit here and watch me yak all day. Yeah, I tell you what, though, life is short. Be happy, and if you get a chance to try this beer, you won't be disappointed, especially if you like wheat beers. All right, then. Until we meet next time, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes, and as always, cheers. Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure, but the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast, and if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, Best Damn Beer Shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now, I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and you know, I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says cheers to that.